Do some NASCAR short track racing. Today we're racing at Bristol Motor Speedway, the night race in the Monster Energy Cup Series. Green flag is coming out for the first restart of the race. Stage 1 is underway. Here we go. Restarting 26th tonight at Bristol. It's going to be a great short track race tonight. Dylan slides up. We're going to go low and hold on to the low line here. Race carefully out of these turns. This car is going to be really loose on these cold tires. We work our way into turn 3. Below Dylan, see if we can seal the path. Quite almost though, we got it close. Maybe might make it coming into turn 1. We take the position from Dylan coming to turn 1. Now we're going to work on Wallace Jr. to try to take 23rd. We got 30 laps here in stage 1 to get up to first place, or even just the top 10 for some stage points. So we got time, just got to take our time, not wreck the car, be consistent and careful here as we battle for 21st here with AJ Allmendinger. Side by side, we seal the spot away from him. Now we're side by side with Trevor Bayne here. We're going to take spot away from Bayne, it seems, although we're going to stay side by side. Car snapped extremely loose coming out of the turn. We get it straightened out there, lose a couple positions. Very loose setup on this car, but it does perform pretty well. It goes fast. It's a fast setup. Still hanging out in the top 20. Almost. We actually just fell back outside the top 20. Back beside with Trevor Bayne here. Rebattle for 21st and try to take 20th back again from Darrell Wallace Jr. Tried putting the bumper to him, but didn't quite get it to him, and I want it to be a light tap. I didn't want to take anyone out. Continuing to work on Wallace Jr. here. His number 43 Chevrolet. Car loose out of that turn as well. Might be making some adjustments to this thing as we come into pit road. That will be happening this race. Will we make it through the stage? We'll just barely make it through stage 1. We will have to pit in stage 3. We're running like three or four times wear on the 25% length race. Ooh, car is loose right now, man. Let me tell you. Having a lot of trouble controlling this thing. We're sticking around in 21st at the moment. Now, we got a long time to get up front, but I was hoping to make progress up a little bit quicker than this. The issue for me is I have Wallace Jr. running my line, which really takes away my ability to make passes happen here, as that low line's really my best bet. I don't like pushing 3 wide at Bristol. The AI might do it, but I'm not going to be one of the people who does it. I'm going to try to push inside of Wallace here. A little tap to him there. Kind of shoved him out of the way. He was slowing us down for a while there. Says we're clear. Hopefully we are clear. Got 20th back, so we're up into the top 20 here with 22 laps to go in stage 1. 14, very slow running up on the high line there. I'm going to seal that spot away. We're also going to take 18th spot away from Eric Jones. Now working William Byron, him and Stenhouse getting into it there, coming off of turn 4 down the backstretch, really loose there. Had to let off the throttle, lost some progress there. Stenhouse currently almost about a half second ahead of us, nearly a second. Alters based on which parts of the track we're on. Now I can start riding the brakes a little bit harder if I want, and that could help us, you know, catch up a little bit quicker, but I'm also trying to reserve these tires as much as I can. Now, I don't know if the AI is thinking about pitting at the end of the stage, but I will be pitting at the end of the stage. That's why I really want to get up to some stage points, because you never know if their pit strategy, it could magically work out really well, and they could take the lead back, and I could not get a lead anyway from my pit strategy, and I just want to get the stage points in case stage 2 is a complete blowout, and they just blow me away because I made a bad setup on the car. Obviously, I think we're going to do well in stage 3. We won the Xfinity Series, and we won the Truck Series here at Bristol. Or I think we came in second in the Truck Series, I can't quite remember. But we've had really good luck at short tracks, both in real life and in NASCAR Heat 2, and in NASCAR the game, and in every NASCAR game ever. I've always had good luck at these short tracks, so I enjoy them. I'm going to try to work on getting 15th here from Alex Bowman. Racing with the Hendrick boys right now. We got Chase Elliott here as well. Still side by side of Bowman. I have to hold the low line really well here. I don't want to force him up into the wall. Had to let out early there. What the hell? That was weird. I let out early, and the car still spun out on me there. We lost 16th to Casey Kane, who's number 95 Pro Car. If you guys didn't hear the news, Casey Kane is retiring the end of this year, or at least from full-time racing. So he'll still probably race races here and there, but he is not going to be racing full-time any longer. Coming up on Kyle Larson, we ended up taking 15th place finally there. Alex Bowman let it up. We're gonna work on a couple guys at once here. One of them being Larson, the other one being Chase Elliott. Try to get up into 13th position here. We just took 14th from Larson. We did clear Larson. I didn't quite hear the spotter say it, but I think he did. We luckily were clear. I didn't want to take too much of a chance. If I bounce off one of these guys, we're going to go around, and we're going to really damage our car up and probably not have a good finish to the race. So trying to race carefully here. We're going to take 13th place away from Chase Elliott. We beat him out in turn 4. Yellow flag comes out, stage 1. Someone went around at some point in this race. Everyone's staying out, so I'm going to as well, because obviously pitting at this point. I think it might have been DiBenedetto who went around. We're going to stay out. We got lucky. We're starting on the low line here. About to go green once again in stage 2. We're going to have Jamie McMurray, Eric Almirola, and Chase Elliott restarting with us here. And the green flag is back out. Bristol, stage 1. Try to work by McMurray here on the restart. Seems like we might. Now I'm going to work with number 21, Paul Menard. And Kyle Busch here. We really want that top 10. You can see up in the top 10 we got Ryan Newman, Paul Menard, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Jimmy Johnson, Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano, and others. I couldn't see every single one of them. Oh, we're Martin Truex Jr. and Kurt Busch. There we go. That's the top 5 here, top 10 here at Bristol. Really loose there. Car is not performing very well. We're very close to the top 10. We have 8 laps to go here in stage 1. So guys, if you've not done so already, be sure to leave a like and subscribe and click the notification bell so you know every single time I upload. It's a NASCAR racing channel, so if you like NASCAR and you like racing, you'll probably like this channel. And I really appreciate all the support we've been receiving. So if you're new around here and you subscribe, you'd be an absolute legend. I also am going to try, if I have the money, to give away a copy of NASCAR Heat 3 to one of my loyal fans. Might not happen until January because I'm broke, but I'm going to still work on it. It is going to happen at some point. Whoa, we got really loose coming out of that turn there. They're coming to this turn a little differently here. Just lost 10th and 9th and 10th there. Trying to hold on for some stage points here. We're currently in for 1. We got to get back by Kane, who's having a great race. It's going to be 5 laps to go when we get to the line in stage 1. Oh, so loose off these turns right now. I believe this is a 125 lap race. It's 25% of the real one. Having a lot of trouble here. I'm going to lock the brakes up coming in this turn. At this point, we are going to probably take all 4 tires. I was thinking about running a 2-tire pit strategy. Not going to happen. This car is wearing away faster than I can control it. 4 laps to go here at Bristol, side by side of Kane. Tried to edge him out, not enough. We're going to try to slide into this turn a little faster than him. Get up in front of him. We kind of did. Turning right coming out of that turn. 3 laps to go here. Try to catch Harvick in the last lap, in the last 2-3 lap turn of events here. Not probably going to happen. We'll try. Slamming these brakes coming into the turn. This car is junk at this point. Really needs 4 tires. Definitely. I mean, we're going to need 2 cans of fuel anyway, so we might as well take the 4 tires. We've kept the car completely clean so far at Bristol, which is impressive for it being a short track. Usually a lot of contact and stuff happening here. But the white flag is going to be coming out here at Bristol in stage 1. We've made it from 26th to 9th, so we're in it for 2 stage points here. Ryan Newman falls back. I don't think we're going to catch him. We're going to finish off this stage carefully. Closing out stage 1 at Bristol. Winner is going to be Joey Logano, and we're going to finish in 9th. Oh, it was not Joey Logano. It was someone else. I didn't catch who it was. Oh well, it is what it is. Who ended up winning that stage? It was Jimmy Johnson who won stage 1 at Bristol. Good for him. Alright, we're going to pit as well. We're going to take 2 cans, 4 tires. Make another wedge adjustment. You could use some more downforce and raise that grill tape up a teeny tiny bit. I'm going to lower these down just a notch each. That was weird. Those would not cooperate. Alright. We lost 17 positions on that pit stop, but we have 4 new tires. This is going to be a repeat of stage 1 going green here at Bristol. From 26th place, the green flag is out in stage 1. Really want that low line if I can get it. Not going to get it this time. We're going to let Newman have it. We're going to let Newman go. He's going to lift up high anyways, so we definitely could have negotiated some sort of a line switch on the radio there. Johnson also took 4 tires. He won the stage, so I'm suspecting us to be a lot quicker than the AI here. I don't really know what their exact strategy was, but whatever it was their plan was for it to work. Unless some people pitted during that stage caution in the middle of the stage. I'm not too sure why they didn't pit here. They'll obviously have to pit in this stage at some point, which I guess their logic is their car will have newer tires, so they might go around a little bit easier. Oh, shove from Bush out of nowhere just sent us flying into the wall. We lose a bunch of positions. We got some right side damage there. Not too serious though. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Bush was there. We just tapped into him and it sent us going around quick. Have to work our way back up there now. Slide our way into these turns. If a caution comes out, I will pit in stage 2 if there's a caution. Just to repair that damage, we'll throw 4 tires on, take 2 cans of fuel, 1 can of fuel, and keep going like that. Maybe we can run a different strategy coming into stage 3. What the frick? It happened again. They nudged me like crazy right now. Someone was coming to pit road or something? They sent me around for sure. So we got a couple people pitting here, and I'm going to have to be one of them. We're going to take 2 tires, 1 can of fuel, repair damage, and stick with that. Hope it works, I guess. See how it works. Alright? Yeah. That ought to work fine. I'm going to tighten that up a teeny bit more. We're going to go with it and see how it goes. We're actually up 14 positions here. We're at the front of the pitting crowd, which is probably about how it was going to work out anyways, so this seems to have worked out okay. We got the damage fixed on the car. We had some left side damage there. The green flag's back out in stage 2. We really got screwed by the AI there out of nowhere. That's the thing that's getting fixed in NASCAR Heat 3. They have said the cars are very bouncy off each other, and the reason is there's no soft body physics. So these cars bounce off each other, and it's just 2 solid objects making contact with no shock absorption to absorb energy. So you just ping off each other. But that is something they've said they've fixed. Daniel Suarez gave us a shove there. I'll remember that. I think we got front end damage a little bit from earlier. We do. Yeah, get in front of me, Suarez. You're going to pay for that one. I'm not happy right now. That did not work out. This is me giving the driver payback here, which is never a good idea, but push Suarez up out of the way, make contact with him a few times, let him know we did not appreciate that. Now working on Chase Elliott. We're at the 20th place here. We got 18 laps left in stage 2 to get up into the top 10 once again for some stage points. I don't know about us making any stage wins here. Jimmy Johnson currently leading here at Bristol. I'm betting on him actually doing well here in real life tonight. I'm actually going out to watch this race. There will be a post-race review tonight coming out for Bristol, which is going to be awesome. I'm actually going out tonight to watch it, and I'm going to be bringing my laptop with me and recording the post-race review on the go. Cars flying through here. Those two right side tires really have helped us out a lot. Oh, Harvick. He came down, didn't really suspect him. I was trying to slide in that turn with a lot of speed here. Car's behaving very well with that last wedge adjustment and those tire adjustments, returning through his track really well here. I mean, still a little bit loose coming out of the turns, but nothing serious, so that's good. 15 laps to go here in stage 2. We're up to 9th place. We're in contention for some stage points. We just lost 9 to Keselowski, but we're going to slide it right in, make it work, take it away. DiMenedetto in 9th place. Great run for him as we take 8th place away. Now up on McMurray, sliding into that turn. Lots of momentum there. Now work on Kurt Busch and his number 41 Haas. Ford. Focus. Really locking the brakes up there. Johnson has a huge lead right now. I don't mind losing to him. He's my favorite driver, but I would like to get up there and race near him. We could at least get a 2nd place finish here. We're getting near the closing out of the regular season here in the NASCAR Heat 2 Monster Energy Cup Series. And we do currently have a slight points lead. Whoa, shove from frickin' Jones. Battling for 4th place here with Kurt Busch. Car loose on us now. It's starting to fall apart a little bit. Those new tires are really helpful though. We have quite a bit of fuel reserve because I took that extra gas, so we'll be able to make it 12 laps into stage 3. We're getting about 30 laps out of a tank of fuel here at Bristol. So we might be able to run an interesting pitch strategy here come stage 3 at Bristol. Coming into Busch here, a little nudge to him for 3rd place, not quite, not enough. Battling hard here. Front, it's pretty split apart here. Now one thing I can guarantee is we're going to have lap traffic play a role in this race come stage 3. Ooh, Busch was slow around that whole turn, slowed us up, and Keselowski goes right around him. 3 wide here in turn 2 at Bristol. We're loose out of the turn, still side by side of Keselowski here, coming into turn 3. Through 3 into turn 4, we're going to hold off Keselowski and secure 3rd place. Now battle it out with Kasey Kahne. Also having a great race today. Good on him. 8 laps to go here in stage 2. Might have a chance of catching up to Busch here. Not Busch, Hart Johnson here. Probably not. He's up to a 3.2 second lead and doesn't seem to be changing. If we can get that down to 3.1, I'll say we have a shot. Not quite. Car does not seem to be catching up to him fast enough, that is. We're pushing it balls to the wall, but it does not seem to be enough. I would like to take 2nd place away from Kahne, though. Slide job into Kahne, not quite contact, but side-by-side racing out of 4. Across the start-finish line, we snap loose. Kasey Kahne holds on to it with 6 laps to go in stage 2. Tried using some bumper action there. It was not enough. Kasey Kahne continuing to hold on to 2nd place. Still side-by-side here. We're getting very loose coming out of these turns. We got to outbrake him pretty much is what I'm getting from this. And just turn out of these turns a little bit differently. Might have outbroke him that time. Sliding up in front of Kahne. We're going to take away 2nd place here with 4 laps to go in stage 2 at Bristol. Currently up 24 positions from where we started in stage 2. Looks like Jimmie Johnson is going to most likely win this stage. Top 5 currently made up of Jimmie Johnson in 1st, ourselves in 2nd, Kasey Kahne in 3rd, Kyle Busch in 4th, and Brad Keselowski in 5th. Jimmie Johnson up to a 3-second lead. I'm currently not pushing this car too hard right now. And Kasey Kahne is still falling back more and more each lap here. Going to come to 2 laps to go here at Bristol in stage 2. Cars behaved pretty well this stage, honestly. I liked the little adjustments we made to it. Jimmie Johnson is pitting with 2 to go. That's not Jimmie Johnson, that's Majeski. Never mind. It looks like Jimmie Johnson. White flag is out at Bristol. 1 lap to go here in stage 2. Looks like we're going to finish 2nd most likely. Jimmie Johnson dominant so far at Bristol, won stage 1. He's going to come to the start-finish line here and win at the NASCAR short track, Bristol Motor Speedway at stage 2. We're going to come in 2nd place. We're going to take 9 stage points. Kyle Busch in 3rd, Kevin Harvick in 4th, Kasey Kahne in 5th, Eric Jones 6th, Keselowski 7th, Ryan Newman in 8th, with Kurt Busch in 9th and Joey Logano in 10th. So that's top 10 here, finishing in stage 1. I can't decide this whole pitting situation. Jimmie Johnson's pitting. But wait, 64 laps to go, so I go 14th. It's not enough. Take 2 tires. We're going to take all of it. We're going to go with it. Drop him back to 28th here. I'm going to restart beside Haley Deacon here. Us and Jimmie Johnson chose a 4-tire pit stop strategy here. Green flag back out. Because we pitted and took those 2 tires when the other pack pitted, we pitted twice there in stage 2 during the stage 1 caution and the stage 2 mid-stage caution that came out. We actually had a little extra fuel that held our car off and made us restart in front of the pitting pack, which was great. Jimmie Johnson actually fell behind us a little bit there because we had a little more fuel in our tank than he did. Side by side with Majeski. Obviously these guys up front are going to have to pit at some point, so I probably don't have to push this car too hard here. I can probably just take it nice and smooth here. We don't want to damage the car or nothing, just keep it nice and good. We've done a pretty good job of having a clean race today. And we had some side-by-side contact that sent us into the inside wall and gave us some light left side damage, but nothing serious.
Still there, he's outside.
Trying to just race it nice and smooth here. Got Trevor Bayne about a half-second back in 21st. You could see him in the rearview mirror there momentarily. He is coming up on us down low. Very loose coming out of that turn. Fishtailed. Martin Truex Jr. is pitting. That might start green flap cautions. Bunch of guys pitting here. I'm going to make up quite a few positions here. We get a shove from Bayne. Car is super loose. We need these tires to warm up. Slide in front of Bayne. Take that position away. We're up to 12th place here. There is a spread between first and ourselves, a 4.3 second spread, but that's not too bad. I'm supposing they're going to be pitting soon. They did. New leader is Austin Dillon? I think Austin Dillon's new leader here. Behind Chris Buescher now for 4th place. Try to work that away from him. Not quite. There's Ryan Martin Truex Jr., our former leader. He's going to restart a lap down. Caution comes out. Most of the track is pitting here, but we will not be. We're going to restart first here at Bristol in a mid-stage caution here. We're going to restart beside Brad Keselowski. We're going to have Jimmy Johnson behind us, giving us a push. Kevin Harvick, and that's the top 5. Here we go. Green flag back out in stage 3. Jimmy Johnson did not get a good restart there. Neither did Brad Keselowski. So we're into turn 1 here. Holding on to the lead here, leading our first laps at Bristol all night. About 70 laps in here. 50 laps to go here at Bristol. We're 75 laps in. 75 laps into the race. We're finally leading some laps. Jimmy Johnson has a run down low. I tried to beat him out, not quite. Uses the bumper. We're going to edge him off a little bit, but he's going to take it back here. He's going to edge us out in turn 4 for the lead. As we now got Kurt Busch down low. We're going to have to deal with that. Let's just get back to our low line, the line we like, and work with it. Very loose coming out of the turn. We lost a bunch of positions there down to 5th, but we're going to retake 3rd here. Nothing from the spotter that I was not clear up high. Not a thing. That's disappointing. We're going to restart behind Jimmy Johnson here in another stage 3 caution. My spotter just didn't give me a word. Not a word from him about there being a guy up high there, so I just went for it. Green flag back out stage 3. Give Jimmy Johnson a push here into turn 1. Oh boy. Contact with Busch got us extremely loose. We get spun by the pack head on into the wall. Caution does not. Caution comes out. All right. We're gonna have to pit everything. We're gonna take 2 tires, 4 tires, 2 cans of fuel, repair damage. Absolutely. Raise up that tape for some extra downforce. Maybe get the car a little bit more grip here. Raise that up a little bit as well. Hold it on that. We'll drop these down a teeny bit. Hope for some more grip here. We're going to restart in 28th here at Bristol. We're going to be preying on a caution coming out at some point to help us get up there. The green flag comes back out in stage 3. Let's see how our pit strategy works out. That wedge adjustment should make our car behave quite a bit better. Now, if I edit anything out in this stage, because there's been a lot of cautions so far, another caution did come out, and we decided on pitting to make a wedge adjustment because the car was behaving not so well. We did lead a couple laps, obviously, but we fell back more from what was in the recording, probably. We got nudged again by the AI. They are not racing nice right now. We'll keep that in mind. I'm not too pleased about the way they're racing me tonight. Really carrying a lot of speed into these turns at Bristol. Coming out of turn 2 to the backstretch. Into turn 3. Sliding into this turn with a lot of speed. Car loose out of nowhere. Very loose, actually. It happened again. They're shoving us out of the line out of nowhere. We're going to pit again here. Same thing all over again. Just do it. Try nothing to happen. Alright, we made a strategic call here. We're about to go green again in stage 3. We led some laps, but our car started falling behind quick, so we made some adjustments, fell back, but we might have enough fuel to finish out this race if we just race carefully. We're going to race half throttle a lot around this track here. If a caution comes out, we will be all set, but you can't make guarantees that it will. We're getting run over by the AI a lot here. They've been getting into our bumper left and right for no reason, making contact, trying to spin us out. It's been pretty difficult here. "33 laps to go here at Bristol, behind Gilliland. We're not going full throttle here, because we want to reserve fuel as much as we can so we know we'll make it through. You told me that a little bit late, spotter. You told me outside as I was already sliding up to the high line. We're the last car on the lead lap right now, but we're currently reserving the hell out of our fuel. I'm not even trying to make passes, they're just running into me because they're idiots. Car extremely loose there. I have to really keep an eye on our fuel status here. We need to try to make it last. We're close. The reservation's almost working. Kyle Busch into the wall. He saves it. We're only half throttle going down these stretches here. And maybe quarter throttle in the turns. Darrell Wallace Jr. gave us a shove there. I'm going to give him one back. Now Daniel Swerves goes low as we continue our reserve on our fuel here at Bristol. Falling back even more. We're almost good as Almirola just bombards into us out of nowhere. The rest of the pack will have to pit. That is my strategy here. And I should be able to defeat them once he gets close to us. I'll stop reserving. I mean, what are we running for laps here? I'll look at our best lap to really get an idea. A 16.86, so he's still got a little bit of catching up to do before he's up with us.
Inside, still there.
I think we're almost good on fuel here. I have 25 laps to go. Cortana opens up from me saying that. Makes no sense. Alright, in about 2 or 3 laps we can stop reserving and we can start pushing our car. We're currently just reserving the hell out of our fuel, only running half throttle here. Hopefully our fuel strategy plan goes a little bit better than Martin Truex did at Michigan, where he ended up running out of fuel in the last lap, but we'll see where it goes here. I think we got it down perfectly. We got 1 lap to work with here. We'll reserve later on, but that AI is catching up to us. Jimmy Johnson, who's in the lead at the moment. Super loose there. Start really riding this track like we mean it now that we got our fuel working out. I really thought that wedge adjustment was going to make us tighter, but we're extremely loose right now. My legit pit strategy is everyone's going to have to pit. Even if a caution comes out, we won't have to necessarily pit. Now, if one comes out, I might pit, but probably not, honestly. Depending, I mean, they're going to have to take a full can of fuel here. There goes DiBenedetto pitting. He's done. He's pitting, so he's going to go 2 laps down. And as long as everyone else pits, we're going to make up even more positions, so we might even get back up front here and really hold a good lead on these cars and be able to just ride around carefully. As I said, this car, I don't know what the deal is, but my tires are gone. I don't know why. We pitted all tires, but they have fallen off quick here at Bristol. We're racing them down as far as we can. Leader's 14.6 ahead. It's only 2 seconds back at that point, but we're having to race really soft around here with these worn tires. Our plans are just run it out. We're running 2 seconds slower than we were earlier. Tires really wore out quick. It's an interesting pit strategy we're running, but we're in a 17.847, only a second slower that time. We are so loose here. This car is almost undrivable at this point with 18 laps to go here at Bristol. Like I said, though, those AI cars are going to have to pit. Basically, I gotta come out of these turns really carefully here. But I can come into them fast. That's going to be our strategy here. And obviously these things won't blow till they're down to about 5%, so I think we might make it through the stage with them. I don't know why they wore so quickly. We were reserving fuel and not riding around the track hard at all, but it is what it is. Leader 16.3 back, but I'm suspecting him to pit once again. Really loose off that turn. Okay, we'll make it work. I'm not too concerned. Oh, Denny Hamlin cannot pass us, though. Oh, he passed us. Okay. We're not going to let that stick for long. We're going to catch up to him here when we can. I don't think he's got to have to pit. There's no way he's not going to pit here. And when he pits, we're going to take a lot of positions back. A lot of them already have started to pit, and that's the guys who pitted earlier. But they only pitted 7 laps earlier, so there goes the leader. We're going to take back our position here. We need to kind of hope that there's no one too close to us here. Newman's a lap down, obviously. He shoves us into the wall. We'll keep that in mind. Working on something. Do not spin out. I swear, Elliot, if you spin out, you are screwing my whole race. That was all on Newman. All on Newman for racing like an idiot. 12 laps to go here. Still riding this pit strategy. We're really going to be finishing rough. This car is going to have quite a bit of damage on it. I'm just watching that leaderboard. I know my face cam's in the way of it, but we're currently holding on to the lead by a little bit here. We just got to fly into the turns with a lot of speed. Really lock the brakes up. We're going to have issues with guys like Suarez, unfortunately, but it is what it is on that. This is really a hard pitch strategy. I'm having to really drive this car hard here. These tires being worn. It's really doing a number on it. Chase Cabre is going to have to pit soon. There ain't much of a... Oh, he pitted. Kozlowski in 28th. So Carl Long's the last guy who has to pit here for us to take the lead. And past that, we'll be winning. Alright, Chase Elliott's kind of in our way there. We got the lead here. We're holding on to it. The strategy could work. I mean, could work. I don't know how Denny Hamlin's back up with us right now, but he... Oh my god, Kane spins us. Casey Kane takes us around. Caution comes out. Alright, I'm not too sure about pitting, guys. I might not. So I just want to let you guys know real quick, it turns out while I was editing this video, I noticed it. What went wrong there was I was set on 2 tires only. Usually I'm on 4 tires, but at some point I did a 2-tire pit stop, and that was what made the car undrivable. And that was actually why we were so loose near the end of that stage when Kane hit us, was I only took 2 tires the stage before that as well. Usually I always remember resetting the 4 tires, but it didn't in this race. I don't know why. So ultimately that was why we wrecked. We never put left side tires on this car. The tires were smoked by the end of it, so that was why we wrecked. Just want to let you guys know about that, and that's why we finished 21st. I was so confused about it, I couldn't understand why the car was undrivable, but that's why. Really, we're gonna raise this up like crazy. Run at 45, hope for the best here, and here we go. Restarting NASCAR overtime from 19th place. Our pit strategy was gonna work out if Casey Kane did not spin us out. So if we see Casey Kane, mark my words, he's going around. Green flag's back out in stage 3. NASCAR overtime. Car is already not drivable. Just comical. It can't drive in the turn. What is there? More fucking damage than I know about? We crash on the front backstretch. Caution comes back out. We're going to pit everything and go with it again. Here we go. We're going to be side by side with Casey Kane here, who just spun us out. So let's see how this goes. Casey Kane knows he's got something coming to him. That attempt to make more downforce on this car was not a good idea. I raised the grill tape up to freaking 50 because I figured it would help the car out, but it hurt it. I can't. This car is literally undrivable at this point. Cabre is spinning, but so are we. We might go around here. Car is just not drivable. We are spun out again. That's the end of the race right there. We're going to finish in 21st. That's the race at Bristol, guys. We had a plan. Casey Kane kind of ended it for us. That's unfortunate. We see him next racetrack. I'll be taking him out. I know it's just a series. I have no beef with him in real life. I like him in real life. But Casey Kane, the AI driver, ended our race right there. That was unfortunate. We definitely had a big pit strategy playing in there that definitely had us most likely winning or at least getting a top 5. Casey Kane got into us and took us right out. So we'll keep that in mind. Next week's race, we are going to take Kane out. Mark my words, and he will not be having a good finish. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for joining. I do hope you did enjoy this video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click the notification bell if you've not done so already. This is a NASCAR racing channel, so if you like NASCAR and you like racing, you'll very much enjoy this channel. Absolutely love short track racing. Can't wait for NASCAR Heat 3 where they're going to fix some of the issues the AI has, they said, which might make the game a lot more raceable. I mean, it's still unfortunate that the physics are terrible, but it is what it is on that. So thank you very much for joining, guys. Hope you see you in the next video. Be sure to subscribe, notification bell, and until next time.